Would you rather always have a running nose for no reason, or have to sneeze every time you hear the word sir? As a matter of fact, I have both. Hello, my name is Nicholas and I'm a picky teacher. I'm a happy teacher. Here's a would you rather tag made by my second grade life. You have to check her channel out. Links in the description box below. Question 1. Get to school at 6 a.m. every day or leave at 6 p.m. every day. I wake up at 6:30, so if I should be at school at 6 a.m., I should wake up at 4 a.m. I just can't do it. Can anyone do it? And yes, I know that some of you already do. I can't. And in fact, in France, some schools end at 6 p.m. So I'd rather leave the school at 6 p.m. Easy one. Number 2. Run out of paper or pencils. That's a difficult one. I guess you can do anything with paper, and you just can write with pencils. So, and if you don't have any paper, where are you going to write? On the walls? On the tables? So definitely pencils off, and I can use the paper to print things on it because I've got a printer in my classroom, so that's easy. And they can write with their blood, can't they? I suggested this to a student once or twice. He didn't have any red ink. That's a solution. 3. Have a student get sick in the room or have a lice incident. Actually, I had both. The worst student of my classroom got sick and he said, Sir, can I go to the nurse? I said, no, you just stay here and shush. And he did. Just when the bell rang, he ran out of the classroom and puked just in front of my door. So he was really, really sick. And the lice incident, it was a girl, just an ordinary girl, and the girl next to her was like, sir, I don't want to sit here. She had lice. I don't know if you say lice. Lice is poo. We say poo in France. And poo means something else in English. So she had poo in her hair. And she didn't want to stay close to her. Because this girl, particular girl, was awful. And she was always complaining about everything. So I just didn't believe her. And then at the end, I talked to the girl, the nice ordinary girl, and I came closer to her because I wanted to show that she had no lice at all. And when I came to her, I will always remember this. She was standing in front of the window with the sun behind her back, and then I saw lice climbing up her hair here, and I was like, oh my god, this can't be happening. And then I sent the girl to see the nurse, and that's it. If I had to choose a lice incident, because lice can't jump off the shoulder. Lice don't jump, okay? They just fall and from a head to another one, but they don't jump. So that's not a big deal for me. And in middle school we don't have lice. We have other things, but not lice. Nous avons eu de la gale. I'll check how you say gale in English, but we had this, and it's disgusting. 4. Not able to make copies or not be able to project anything. Not be able to project anything, for sure. Because I'm an old teacher, so at the beginning we didn't have any projectors, and not even whiteboards. They were blackboards, and we didn't project anything. So I'm used to have only copies. So I'd rather choose not be able to project anything. I can do without it, and we can use real animals or real stuff in science, so that's not really a problem. 5. Never be able to wear jeans or always have to wear a school shirt. Maybe you don't know it because you just see my top, my shoulders and my head, but I'm really tall. So it's quite difficult for me to have nice trousers because they're always too short. The only thing I can wear are jeans. So I would say always have to wear a school shirt. I've already said it, but I don't care about fashion at all, so I can wear almost anything and I just don't care. And so I always wear jeans. Yes, that's my real leg. I'm really... 6. Have 50 well-behaved students or 20 with multiple behavior problems. For my own sanity, 50 students, well-behaved students, that's the easiest choice. I already have 250 students to take care of, so that's not a problem. Even 50 in the same room with me, I guess it's always easier than 20 who misbehave. And I've been through this, 20 misbehaving boys and girls, and it's always a real challenge. That's interesting, but it's always difficult and exhausting. 7. Ça n'a rien à voir avec ça, je dis n'importe quoi. 7. Have to deal with a grumpy parent or admin. Yeah, of course, I had both. But grumpy parents are grumpy for a reason. So if they can explain why they're grumpy, it's always easier to talk to them. So my tip would be let them talk. And say, yes, I understand. Okay, I see your point. And when they have nothing left to say, just say what you think. And it can solve a lot of problems. But if they say something mean or bad, and if you react just in the second, you see what I mean? The tension will grow up, will kaboom. And it's always a problem. That's not really easy. An admin, grumpy admin, that would be horrible. Really difficult. I had one or two, but it's always a problem. And as you have to work with them, as sometimes you need them, I choose the grumpy parent. I have to deal with a grumpy parent is more easy. It's easier for me. 8. Would you rather tie a wet shoelace or get sneezed on? That's obvious for me. I'd rather tie a wet shoelace because I'm a scientist. I studied biology, so it can be wet for any reason. I can do it. I've been through a lot of things à l'université, so I'm a warrior. I can fight anything wet. 9. Have a longer summer break or more breaks throughout the year. Maybe you will be mad at me, and a lot of French teachers would be mad at me, but I'd rather have more breaks throughout the year. Because it's better for the students. Studies show that the summer breaks are really bad for students. They forget a lot of things and they have bad habits during the summer holidays. So this is really a bad thing for them. And these are difficult times for me because I don't like staying at home doing nothing. I just can't stand this. This is where I write a lot. I just hope that the Jean-Michel Blanquer, who is the minister in charge of education, won't see this video. Otherwise, he might just do it. And this is something that might happen shorter summer holidays. So, 10. Have one-to-one technology but no books in the classroom, or no technology for students but any book you could ever want. This is a really good question because, I'm a geek. I love new technologies and I love computing, programming. I love all of that, but I have a confession to make. I'm a book lover. This book is in a special collection called La Pléiade. It's really, really famous in France. And it's really beautiful books with really thin paper. It's a really nice collection of books, and it's something really precious for me. So, book. And if you're a book lover too, just check out Colby Sharp channel on YouTube. He is a primary school teacher, and in his videos he always shares his love for books, and he teaches his students the love of books. He changed them into bookworms. It's a nice guy. Number 11. Would you rather teach a normal week schedule? Would you rather teach a normal week schedule or only teach 4 days but have longer school days? So to me it doesn't mean anything, because what is a normal week schedule? In France, in middle school, there's no normal schedule. We have to work, most of us have to work 18 hours in front of students, but these hours can be organized in really different ways. So I can't really answer. Maybe I would try a normal week schedule. Tell me in the comments what is a normal week schedule when you're a primary school teacher, because I don't know when you start your day, when the day ends really. I don't know, so I can't answer this. So, 12. Would you rather eat your lunch off on a non-disinfected desk or eat a homemade treat from a student? I always eat on a disinfected desk my own food, so I'd rather eat that, and for some other reasons I wouldn't be really comfortable eating something made by another people, because I'm just telling you because it's funny, but I have a lot of gypsies in my school, and this is really fun, and they always laugh about it. But there's a story that gypsies around a fire, they cook hedgehogs, and I wouldn't eat hedgehogs for dinner. Would you? Would you? No, you wouldn't. Well, I guess that's it. I hope you had fun watching this tag. I've done it the way it should be, unprepared and 100% spontaneous. Pouce bleu means, yeah, I like this video. Don't forget to subscribe if you want more French teaching fun. Feel free to do this tag on your channel too, I'd be so happy to watch it. And please tell me in the comments what would you rather do. See you next time. À bientôt.